Which way is the stadium? That way?
No. That way.
That way?
That way.
All my people up here. Can y'all follow y'all?
Go ahead, Daddy, go ahead.
We're live in effect.
Yes.
We're live in action.
Be careful.
With the Honda Civic.
Oh. Wait, hold on.
Y'all gotta set the tone for these people coming. They so hype right now. I get it. Right. So if y'all can calmly, even y'all being calm right now, they walking up wondering why it's so calm.
All right, so clearly if Cole didn't become a rapper, low end, he would have ended up being a school principal. Mid end, he probably would have ended up being some kind of politician, state level. High end, low key could run a cult of regular people with 401ks, and that's more dangerous. Look at one of our GOAT's presence. Look at the way he directs the crowd. Now, what's going on? You're probably asking. Let's get into it. Hey, J. Cole hopped on Elon's app and posted a Honda Civic with CDs in them. You know what I'm saying? In my mama's Civic, trying to get it. If you know, you know. And I was like, what? And he posted some words. Brother said, man, thank you for all the love. For real. Exclamation. Yesterday, I had daddy duties that came before. You know, that's what it is. He's a dad. That's why he know how to control the crowd. That came before album release celebrations. Today, I got my whole Civic with the brand new engine, a tour bus, and some sprinters. In the trunk of my car is a box full of the Fall Off CDs. As a teenager, I had copies of the Vietnam's Bon Murs album. Am I saying that right? I don't want the 260s to beat me up. Anyway, that nervous wreck gave me the sell. I used to go up to the gas station trying to sell the albums to strangers. Yo, you like hip hop? That was the beginning of the sales pitch. When I was working on this album, I had the desire to go feel that feeling again. And that's what I was about to do. Trunk sale tour 26. I don't know where you about to drive to, but catch me outside. Cop a CD from you or just show love. I truly appreciate all the love and the reaction to the music. So, Buddy means it, right? Cole means it. Here, whoever this guy was, I know this feeling. When you try convincing it, like the raps is fire, listen, and then when you finally get them, they make that face like, I can't hate no more. That shit is fire. Cole was at the Bojangles with it. I'm getting all these, the Dream Villains are posting all this stuff. I'm getting this from them. He's at the Bojangles with it. I think Eve actually posted this one, my bad. Things wrong. You gonna risk your haircut for Jermaine. You gonna risk your haircut. Get your cut, man. Get your cut. Now, where was he at? Oh, wait, he was NCA&T. He said, first time I ever sold a physical version of my full project was on your campus during homecoming. We sold the CDs out of the trunk of the car. I'm about to drive to Greensboro. So he was going all around. He obviously starting with his home state. I don't know if he's gonna stay in his home state. But this is the dope rollout stuff. Now, back to the trunk and the CD stuff. I was talking to one of my homeboys, and we was like, at first when I told him about this, he was like, and he loves Cole, but he was like, this is like life. Life is so interesting like that. We always like chasing what we thought. It's the other way around. J. Cole made it, but it's like the tragedy of life. Now he's like going back to, what he was trying to escape from. And I was like, I don't know if that's tragedy. I felt like that was beauty. I'm not gonna give the full conversation. We really deep this. Maybe because we both Cole fans and we both like, think about a lot of intellectual shit. Shout out to my boy Jay. But we was like, we started talking about it. I was like, maybe it's some beauty to it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some beauty to like he went on this road and doing the journey. He and I sensed some of this on Forest Hill Drive. He didn't know until after he got to making it, right? And realizing like, oh snap, there was beauty in the journey. I don't think that's like a bad thing per se. I don't think you're like, now you're chasing in reverse. Like, oh, you chased and made it, now you're chasing this feeling back. And I think this is one of J. Cole's superpowers. This is what makes him him. So yes, a lot of people might find beauty in the journey, or they might start chasing the journey back again, but I don't think they'll be able to do it like him. I don't think they'll be able to, it'll make them feel the way I think it made Cole feel. Like when I watch him in those videos, when he popped up to the album release party that wasn't even his, I was just like, yeah, this is your superpower. Like, out of the big three, this feels like it's not that tangible. And don't get me twisted, I know the other two, when they pop out, it's a big deal too. Don't get me twisted. Like when Drake pop out on something like, yo, I make the type of music everybody knows. Like everybody pops out, right? When Kendrick does the whole "I'm mysterious, no one ever sees me," it's like, oh my God, who's that rock star, right? Like, oh, it's the rare Pokemon. But Cole's different, in my opinion. I feel it's just very much like every regular old person that wouldn't even stand for like people, but they love Cole. They would make that exception, and I think they would want to have one-on-one human conversation with him, and he carries himself in such a way that when those conversations happen, it looks beautiful in my sense, right? But if this doesn't land well for you, you're free to. I always tell y'all when I'm fond of people, like I'll give you how I feel about them, and obviously I'm gonna be warm to a lot of things they know. If you don't like it or if you feel a certain way, I'll listen to your opinion as long as it's not BS. You know what I'm saying? And I'll respect it. But I feel like this is his superpower. This is where he excels.
Man, so J. Cole just released the album. He just announced he's going to be driving across the United States to sell the Fall Off CDs out his trunk. He going to be driving his old Honda Civic. It's called the Truck Sale Tour 26. I ain't gonna lie, bro, this some smart ass shit to do. He about to touch the people in real life and not just on the internet. A lot of these rappers don't even think to do stuff like this. This would separate a rapper from an artist. A lot of people don't know this how he started off selling CDs. I'm seeing people in the comments say people don't use CDs no more. Even if you don't listen to the CD out your car, you still gonna buy it. He got a lot of fans that's gonna support him regardless. This why I fuck with Cardi B, cause she did some shit similar to this too. That's how you stay relevant, bro, when you don't forget where you came from. A lot of these rappers out here be thinking they bigger than what they is. If J. Cole can do it and he probably selling over 100K first week, why can't you? Some of y'all not even selling 5,000 first week and y'all don't want to hustle. Young Miami did the same shit, bro, selling her merch. For all the artists out here, bro, don't forget the grind. Facts.
The performative male final boss, also known as J. Cole, announces he's driving across the U.S. to sell the Fall Off CDs out of the trunk of his old Honda Civic. The actual name of the tour is Trunk Sale 26, and the actual quote is, "Today, I got my old Honda Civic with a brand new engine. As a teenager, I had copies of blank album that Nervous gave me to sell. I used to go up to the gas stations trying to sell albums to strangers. Like, yo, you like hip-hop?" was the beginning of the sales pitch. When I was working on this album, I had the desire to go and feel that feeling again, and that's what I'm about to do. Trunk Sale Tour 26. I don't know where we're about to drive to, but catch me outside. Cop a CD for me or just show love. I truly appreciate all the love and the reaction to the music. And I haven't posted my review on J. Cole's album because he's one of the few artists to where you can't really give a review directly after the album drops. I need to listen to it a couple more times because there's a lot of substance in this music, and I think The Fall Off is one of the better albums J. Cole has ever released. But yeah, this little Trunk Sale Tour 26 sounds fire. It's definitely a little performative, but it sounds fire. W Lightskins.
If y'all thought the months was crazy, wait till J. Cole drop his location today in Charlotte. He was at Crabtree yesterday. Then he went to Franklin Street before the UNC and Duke game. Then he came to A&T. That got so crazy. He popped over there to Food Lion, which only select people knew about. Now I can confirm he was on the way to Charlotte. He told me that in the video. You go watch it. He is on the way to Charlotte today.
All right, y'all see how Cole is selling them CDs out his car, right? And y'all see how them people gathering around him, right? You see how quiet they are? You see how hush and respectful and how they're listening to him? Yeah, I just want to tell you that your favorite could never. And even if your favorite did have people crowding around him, they'd be acting a fool. They'd be breaking shit. They would be probably getting that person in handcuffs. You know why? Because your favorite don't really have influence like that. And, you know, it is what it is. I just like, you know, I just love seeing this.
Now, yesterday, if you was on Twitter, you would have saw that J. Cole decided to get his old Honda Civic with a brand new engine, a tour bus, some sprinters, and in the trunk of that car, fill it up with boxes of the Fall Off CDs and drive around North Carolina and sell CDs hand to hand with some people, take pictures with people. It was dope, right? Here's a picture of the trunk of the Civic. You feel me? I saw this. I immediately went back to when I made that Cardi B video when she was like on the train and she was pretending like she was selling bootlegs and shit and handing out her vinyls and CDs, or she was on the sidewalk pretending she was one of the rosters selling incense and bootlegs and shit while she was selling her CDs. And I was like, this is boots on the ground marketing. This is a boots on the ground rollout. More people need to do stuff like that. J. Cole doing the same thing with his album. And you would think, this is dope. This is amazing. Nobody would have a problem with this, right? You don't know Twitter. First up, we have this tweet. Cole desperately wants to be the regular guy at the bottom again. The look at me, I'm a regular guy despite my fame act has ran its course. You can't cosplay as a starving artist, Cole. It's low-key disrespectful at this point. You are J. Cole. Accept it. How is that what you came up with? Oh my God, bro. What the fuck do y'all be talking about? What do y'all be talking about? Let's read the other one. Jermaine Cole, he said his whole name. Jermaine Cole annoys me with this stuff. I'm still the common man stuff. I hate when dudes gentrify the struggle. Now you have CDs inside the trunk of your old Civic and you go and drive around on the grind. Dog, you rich. Stop. Bro, this is post-release promo. This is post-release rollout. This is not him cosplaying as a common man. He drove the old Honda Civic. Who gives a shit? Y'all find things to be mad at every day for no reason. Look, I didn't like the apology either. That don't mean we have to nitpick every fucking thing. If somebody's first car was a Honda Elantra, right? Hyundai Elantra, right? And then now they blew up, they got wealth, they got a 6-car garage, but they still got that Hyundai Elantra in they fucking in a garage. And one day they like, yo, I don't want to drive any of this sporty fancy shit. I feel like getting that vibe back of me driving my Elantra. And they decide to drive it for the day. That's what they feel like doing. Who are you to tell them they can't do that because they're rich now? Shut the fuck up. What, yo, y'all so like self-absorbed and pretentious about everything. Who the fuck is you? Pun intended. What's wrong with y'all niggas? Every day y'all find something to get mad at, bro. He said he had a tour bus with him and 2 sprinters. So he clearly isn't cosplaying a common man. He wanted that vibe back of when he was selling CDs back in the days. Him and E was rolling around in a Honda Civic. He got the engine replaced. He still owns the car. So he decided to drive that car. Why is that so? He's actually boots on the ground, shaking hands, meeting people, taking pictures with people all day. Thousands of people. And here you are, hating from behind the screen. If Kendrick Lamar decided to take his mom's van from the Good Kid, Mad City cover and drive around Compton and hand out G and X CDs, we would celebrate it. If Drake, I don't know what car he had when he was a teenager, decided to drive around the 6 Toronto and hand out Iceman CDs or sell Iceman CDs and take pictures with people, we would champion it. Why the fuck does everything get y'all so mad? Shut the fuck up. Y'all getting me mad because y'all mad at some shit that nobody should be mad at. How do y'all turn this into a negative thing? How? Till next time, I'm out of here. Oh, wait, hold on. If you have not yet, make sure you follow me on Instagram, man. I have been posting reels on there. Same name as here, Trap Forever. Till next time, I'm out of here. You shit me? Stupid.